Okay, y'all. I was gonna read some of this. It's the um Sappho. I don't know if it's Sappho or Sappho. Sappho or Sappho, the poetess. And it says, I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. I love the women in my life fiercely. It says, who is she? Sappho or Sappho? Sappho. I don't know if it's Sappho or Sappho. 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 Sappho, it's one of them, the poetess, embodies the deep love, admiration, and the sensuality that exists between women. It is believed Sappho was born around 630 BCE on the Greek island of Lesbos. She was referred to in iniquity as the 10th muse and the poetess, just as Homer was referred to as the poet. She is one of the great Greek lyricists, and one of the few known female poets of the ancient world. She reads her poems rhythmically, 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 rhythmically. I'm talking about rhythmically or rhythmically. It's I'm sorry, y'all. It's cut in it's in half, so I'm reading it wrong. It's rhythmically, while accompanied by a lyre in a form that is now known as Sapphic meter. Sappho is a celebrated for the sexuality and sensuality in her poetry, especially her love for women and the female body. Feel female body. Fill the goblet up. These laughing lips shall kiss the brim. Come to Venus, come. This is one of the fragments that remains of her voluminous, voluminous, voluminous collection of poetry, ecclesiastical authorities in the Constantinople, Rome. It's so many words up in here, obliterated. Her work in the 11th century. Her poetry was a publicly burned because church leaders were scandalized by its erotic nature. And woo, this is deep. Now I'm trying to, y'all might say like, why is she? Because I'm really trying to get in touch with what I'm reading. I want to understand it. And I'm going word by word, so I can grasp it. I'm sorry. I mean, if I was reading, it not aloud, because I read better not, when I'm not reading aloud, I, can, it sinks in more. So her poetry was publicly burned because church leaders were scandalized by the erotic nature, and that the a thought no, it's not a thought. The author was a woman. In ancient Greece, a woman love for another woman was considered natural, and the Sappho's love for the female form became legendary. It is believed that she read her writing before groups of women, educating and elevating them as she performed her poetry about the goddess like nature they all possessed. Whoa, that is deep, y'all. And y'all may say, like, why is she going word by word by word? Okay, let's finish here. Let me see. It says, instead of exalting her ourselves with the unholy effort of comparing our own bodies to others, of the competing for resource that are actually unlimited, Sappho urges us to do the most revolutionary thing we could ever do: love ourselves and our sisters fiercely. This is deep. This is deep, y'all. This is deep. This is my home. This is my home. When I can find a place that I find comfort in, I am just gonna, from here on out, go through and read, because this Divine Feminine book and the Divine Feminine Oracle is the most positive thing that you would ever want to meet. I don't think y'all heard me. Hold on.